Groove Cafe.
It is the Groove Cafe, and I am Crystal, always looking forward to chatting with my guests, learning from my guests, especially when they have a big heart and they care about others, they care about community. Today, I have the Chief Executive Director of Bravo Shoes Limited. He's also the Executive Director of Bravo Shoes Community Support Organization. He has built a huge social media print, should I say, just talking about, helping others, sharing different activities that he's been involved with over the years. And his business acumen goes back over 20 years. Today, I have Yesigye Brian of Bravo Shoes joining me on the Groove Cafe. Hello.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for all the advice that you gave me just before we started. It's always nice to have someone break down a few things critically.
It's my pleasure.
And I think that's also your personality. You see something, you talk about it.
I love entrepreneurship. And when I see something that needs improvement, I'll move forward and advise.
Okay. Yeah. Proudly Ugandan?
Definitely.
Tell me about where you were born.
Yes, I was born some miles away from Mbara. That's many years ago. And yes, Mbara town, just about a few kilometers away from Mbara town. That's an area called Kashari, Chamgorani, Mbara. Yes.
Did you grow up there?
Yes, of course.
School was there as well?
Yes, my school was there. I'm a village champion.
Okay. A village champion, I love that.
Yeah.
So as people say, when did you come to town?
I came to town in the year 1997. And yes, of course, those days we used to come on those buses or lorries. So I got one of the lorries that landed me in Kampala. And I started maneuvering through.
What was the plan when you came? What was the plan?
Of course, I'd come for my high school. Of course, I became big-headed to the other side and decided to look for a school by force in Kampala.
On your own?
On my own, yeah.
Oh, my.
And through that, I managed to get one school, which I joined. And I excelled through.
Okay.
Much as I was a village champion, but I made it. I tried my best.
So when did business start scratching you? Is it from family? Was it your parents?
I wouldn't say family. Yes, my father was... he was a teacher, but got a grocery shop. So maybe I will not relate that to where I am now. But luck befell me when I got a family friend that gave me a job, senior for vacation.
Okay, that's for that.
Yeah, so I started working for him for a short time. And my character is that I love dealing with people and I love giving details. So it was easy for me to deal with customers, and I'm very fast and very inquisitive. So I relate that to my character.
Yes, you like learning as well.
Because when I was in school as well, I was a very good barber at the time when French cats had come.
Oh, wow.
So
in school?
In my holiday, I was a barber. In school, I was a cameraman. I used to have my yashika, that yashika... camera. Then we could take some photos, get some little money. And then I also used to sell, eucalyptus, seedlings. In our neighborhood, we had a family that had abandoned the place. So we could get the eucalyptus, seedlings and then go across town and sell them and get back home. Yeah.
Goodness.
So make sure you have some little money. So that's how I grew up, struggling. We were boys in the house.
Okay.
The only girls, about 2 died, and we only have 1 girl, and we're no boys.
Okay. How many were you?
We were 9 boys. We're now 8. We lost 1 just a month ago.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, so we are now 8 boys and 1 girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you came to town ready to make your way. Find your own school. That's crazy. Find your own school, but also make your way.
Yes.
You said, of course there was struggle. Try a bit of this, try a bit of that. What was the first thing that you started doing that started to catch for you?
When I was in Kampala, I was a hawker. And I always tell people, and they wonder whether it's the truth. Yes. I started dealing in newspapers, the old newspapers. At that time, of course, people had started making chapatis. So I could correct those newspapers and then sell them in Makindye. up there. I would sell them to the guys that, were making chapatis on the roadside. I'd get some little money, and I would be in school with a little, some little cash as well. So when I got a job, senior 4, my boss was called Nicky Simon, was selling clothes. So I like to be smart. Smartness was my kind. So I started up working with him, but I continued selling my newspapers as well. This time I would collect them and in the evening go and sell them to those guys that needed them.
Okay.
So when I came to town, it was easier for me to get the old ones, even from my workplace where I used to get them. So I would pick them and go and sell them as well. So later, I lost my job because this was a family business. They were employing more family than non-family members. Then I started hawking. I went back into my hawking. I was hawking clothes. So that time I got a connection with my customers. So some few customers, I would make sure that I would take them shirts, clothes, trousers, and sell to them. And I kept on moving. So late in the year 2001, to be specific, I decided to settle. I wanted to settle because I believe that having a permanent address is the best way to do your business. And I didn't want to keep on as a hawker.
Okay.
So I got a small place of 100,000. That time it was in a big shop. You get a small space inside the shop. And then also put up some little shirts, and then hawkers, you have a permanent address. That time when they opened that building is when Uganda Telecom was giving free landlines. And I picked my landline because I believed certain things, especially address, what makes somebody have a permanent address. And one of them is having a contact, a fixed contact. So I got that number, 0414342333. It's up to today my phone number, my contact phone number.
Wow.
And I've never lost it as a landline for my business, up to today.
Well, that also relays reliability.
Yes. So we got it, and up to now, I have had it.
You said this was 2001?
2001.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. So you got your permanent address, but you were still hawking.
Yes, of course.
Well.
Of course, you'd go to offices, but you know where you come and sit. I didn't want to, be from one place to the other. Because I've always believed a business where a customer can find you is much better than where a customer deals with somebody they've never met. Yes, much as now things are changing, but still there are certain things that we cannot forget that will always be there, whether you accept it or not. So I started doing my hawking and doing my business. Customers would come. Of course, that time, where would I get clothes? I would run downtown, get my clothes, come and put. Then you'd come and ask me for a size I don't have. I told you I've got my stores when I didn't even have any stores. So I would have run to a neighbor to say, give me the shirt I go and sell. I bring you the money. So that kind of hustle. I started with 100,000 Uganda shillings in my business. And even up today, when you tell somebody 100,000, they wonder, how did you make it? I said, maybe they say the value was much more. I said, no, it wasn't. I just paid for my space, 200,000. And then from then, I used 100,000 to get some few shirts put on display. So whenever a customer would come, I would have friends where I go and pick, sell, and return.
So the two things, I mean, of course you had an eye. You had an eye for stuff. You had an eye for the good stuff. But then also you had your relationships, not only the relationships with your customers, but even with your friends who also had the stock that you needed.
Yes. It's very important because you can't raise capital. Everybody complains of capital here and there. But the best capital is the relationship you have with your suppliers and the people you have, the colleagues. Yes, I can be seated here, but you have the shirts I can sell. I can get a customer, you're seated there, you don't have the customer. But once you trust me and I'm able to get these clothes to you, then it becomes easy. And I did it. So I started making a profit, very good profit. I would get a shirt at maybe 18,000 and sell it at 30,000 or 40,000 even that time. So it was easy to sell because few people were into clothes.
Back then.
Back then. So I started growing.
So you started with the clothes?
Yes, I started with clothes.
When did the footwear come in?
That time I decided that I wanted to deal in quality clothes because most of them were coming from downtown. And they were cheap. So I said I wanted to explore outside the country. And that place was Dubai. So I got some little money. It was actually $450. Got my ticket for $150. I was in Dubai. So I got about 50 pairs. It's 50 shirts, yes, 50. And I came with them on my arrivals at the airport, paid my taxes, and came. Within 1 month, I'd sold those shirts because they were good and unique. Because I knew I wanted something that is not in Kampala for me to be able to get a markup. So as I was in in Dubai, I realized also the Dubai people were getting these things from Turkey, Istanbul.
And
so
Turkey quality.
Yes. In 1 year, I decided to go to Istanbul.
Okay.
It was hard going to Istanbul because we could get a visa in Nairobi. That time, we were very few Africans in that country. So I would travel to Nairobi, spend a week waiting for visa. Even after a week, they tell you the visa is not ready. Go and wait for 6 months. I waited for 8 months to get a visa.
8 months?
Yes, 8 months getting a visa. So I had to transfer myself to Turkey to get these good clothes. Of course, in Turkey, it wasn't a bed of roses as well. Language problems, you could not interpret everything. I suffered a lot. I lost a lot of money there. That time I had raised my capital, about $1,200. I lost $400. Yeah, by the mistake I made, because I got stuck in this country and I could not make any phone call for somebody who had given me a business card. So, first of all, I lost money on the airport. They gave me a card that this hotel had closed. So, when the hotel closed, so we started looking for a hotel from 8 p.m. because I left the airport at 7, it took me an hour. So, we looked for the hotel up to 3 a.m. Not knowing that this hotel had closed.
Wow.
So it was no more until I got a hotel, which I decided to stay. And a journey of $25, I spent over $150 because the guy was going round.
Round and round.
So I settled in the hotel. So in the same hotel, I spent 3 days when I was blind. Means I could get out and see my eyes are getting blind, I go back. There's nobody communicating to, you cannot speak English, there was no English, no Arabic, nothing. So that time, I tried to explain to somebody at the reception that, please, I need to communicate back home. The person who gave me directions.
Yes.
And the guy told me, no, don't worry. Go to your bed and press number 4. And then dial outward. I said, wow, this is beautiful. Yeah. So I went to the hotel and made calls. I called everybody, my friends in the USA.
International calling rates.
It was okay. It was fun because, which hotel would give you free calls? I've never seen it.
Yes.
Then after the last person I called is the one who said, but Bravo, you've talked so long on the phone. Where are you? I said, no, I'm in the hotel. I'm on my bed. He said, please, how many people have you called?
Oh, no.
He said, please put off the phone, go and find out. I was billed over $400.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And they gave me a bill immediately. I thought, but I had already taken a decision. I paid my bill, walked across the building, shopped what I could so that I can exit the country.
And leave as soon as possible.
And I left. But
that was quite the experience.
Because I couldn't have anybody to take me at that time. I had an experience at first when I was going to Dubai. Asked a friend who failed to take me. So all these countries I've been traveling myself. I said, if I know how to read and write, I should be able to juggle through.
Yeah.
Yes. Good enough when I lost that money, I'm like, yes, it was my money. I didn't borrow it from anyone. So
thankfully.
I'll go back and strike. So good enough, the little I got, I managed to sell it.
Yeah.
So, I started growing. So that same country, I had a very old man who was next to the hotel. When I went there about the 4th time, he had a little child. And this little child would be amazed to look at an African, black, and then with white teeth. And then he picked interest. So whenever he goes to school, the following day he'll know that I came in the country. He would come and write something on paper and ask me, why do you have white teeth and black skin? Then I explained to him. Then he kept on giving me, every time I would meet him after school, he comes and asks me. So the old man was making shoes. So these shoes were good. And I said, how do you make it? I saw him, how he was going through the process. And very old. He's actually still alive now. He's actually coming to 100 years.
It's something he had been doing all his life.
Yeah, he's coming to 100 years now. And still very active, It's coming 100 years, The little boy I met is a very big man now.
Yeah.
So I picked interest. I said, oh, these are nice shoes for children. Then at the time that in Kampala, there were, even up to date, there are, poor quality shoes for children. So I started bringing some little of them. I bought some few from them and then brought them. I saw people buying them, accepting them. I said, wow, I think I can be able to venture into footwear. I wanted to do...
But for children.
For children. I wanted to be specific.
Yeah.
I was in clothes and I realized that branding clothes is very difficult. It's a very difficult business, very complicated and needs a lot of money.
Okay.
Fashion and style changes every day, especially for men and women. So I'm like, I should be able to go into shoes.
Okay.
And for children, not anyhow. So I started small later. And when I came back in the country, I said, no, I'm not going to trade anyhow. I am going to make sure I create a brand. So when I came, I went through USB and how to register a brand because I didn't want to go to the market anyhow without, having a trademark. When I was thinking about trademark, I said, what can I create as a trademark? I said, I will not look beyond me.
Okay.
Because I tried to find out how these brands came into inception, Suzuki, Toyota, BMW, Mercedes. I said, no, the brand must come from my third name.
Okay.
And my third name is Bravo. Actually, that's my third name. So I had to get my third name and do my branding. I said, yes, Bravo Shoes should be the name that will ever take me wherever I want to go. And why did I choose my name? Is that, you see, when you have a sentiment attachment to the brand, it's very difficult for that brand to fail. Because when the brand falls, you have failed.
Yes, it's very hard to let it go down.
Yes, and I went deeper to find out why are brands, what are they? What is Toyota? What is Suzuki? I realized these are family names. These are names created by the individuals. And it's the reason why these brands have grown bigger, because the owners have the sentimental attachment to them. And the more you work on it, the more you grow. And the more you develop that attachment, that you do everything to make sure that brand
does not fail.
Yes. But when you create a brand anywhere, I mean, I say I can easily detach
a name
myself
from the clouds.
Yes. Then you say that I can detach myself and look for another because I
can
got
start
it.
again with something else.
Maybe I got it from Google.
Yeah.
And then I will pick another name. So all the time you're picking names because you feel the other has not worked.
Yeah.
So I went in, did my trademarks, and I was successful. And I started the journey since 2006 up to today. Bravo Shoes has been there. Bravo Shoes went to Bravo Podiatry Diabetic Food Care. We introduced shoes for people living with diabetes.
When did you decide to make that? Because those are two very different things.
Yes, that time I traveled to Germany. And, I've been trying to explore myself. And during my journey, I've tried to invest a lot in travel.
Okay.
Yes, many people say, let me buy a plot of land. I say, no. Me, I've realized that travel is very important because you're investing in yourself to understand, to know things. So one time I decided to travel in one country that I've admired, that's Germany. And going to Germany was for three things. Was go to BMW, Mercedes, Liebe, one of the manufacturers of the largest cranes in the whole world. And I chose also Bayern Munich as a football club.
Okay.
Much as me and football, we are parallel.
Really?
I don't even know who plays in Bayern Munich. But I wanted to see how these Arabs run these clubs.
Yes.
And the club I chose was Bayern Munich. And they said, no, I want to know how these brands have lived longer. Of course, many people see football, but there's a lot behind as a brand. There's a lot they're injecting, there's a lot of competition and doing whatever they're doing. So I was in BMW, went to BMW, and Mercedes, and those.
So
three.
these were your case studies?
Yes, because I wanted to see how do these brands survive. How are they surviving up to date?
Yeah.
It's today that I learned that BMW is the largest manufacturer of jet engines.
Yeah.
I know how BMW started with the small cars that you could not imagine.
So you
the
have to
today.
diversify, you have to grow, you have to adapt.
But what I was learning is that these guys have kept on the same journey.
Okay.
They have not diverted. They have
okay.
been on the same journey.
So even though you are evolving, you still must keep your vision.
Yes, I was in clothes, but I'm in footwear, which is under the same classification, class number 25. People would say, Bravo, you have diversified. No, I am under the same classification. Clothes are ties, shirts, suits, socks, everything. So you can as well say I'm in clothes, but I'm deciding only to sell blouses for men, for women. I'm only deciding to deal in trousers so that everyone that would ever look for trousers would look for me. Okay. So me, I decided to say, let me go into footwear. Even in footwear, there's another branch, which is shoes for children.
Yes. And you're like, I want to do shoes for children.
Children only. Then later into diabetes. Before I go for ladies or for men, but diabetes, because I wanted to solve a problem.
Yes.
So solving a problem is what I was looking at in that line where people have not gone to.
How did you learn about that gap there that needed to be filled?
When I was in Germany, we had a medical exhibition that I went to.
Okay.
And I also picked interest in that medical exhibition. Even before I went here, I've seen so many people in families. You have your mom, you have your dad, you have the money in the house. You go to hospital, your dad has no shoes, your dad is in slippers, no shoes because he's diabetic. Maybe he has high blood pressure, no shoes can fit you.
They need those special, is it orthopedic shoes?
Yes, orthopedic shoes. Diabetic, there are those which are orthopedic, there are those which are diabetic.
Oh, okay.
So I realized, I say, yes, people have suffered. They have the money, but they don't have the product. Yes. I said, no, I can go for that to solve the problem, not look for money. Remember, there's not much money there. So when you're going for money, you will not go for it. And also, I would tell you that I've been an entrepreneur that puts money secondary. Why I put money secondary is that my primary mission is very important.
Okay.
And when you attach your business to a bigger vision, to a bigger mission, is much more better. Now, we have vision, we have desires. Desire is personal, vision is all inclusive.
Yeah.
Okay. So I always want to do something that solves the problem. The little that will come there, yes, it will be enough for me because people have been telling me you're chasing, you should be able to get. I said, who sent me for money? Besides that, I'm not chasing money, and I'm also believe that success comes after 45 years, 50, when you have laid a stronger foundation.
Yes.
And once you enjoy the journey and you're ready to go through the gestation period, then you put money as secondary.
Yeah.
So what drives you is your vision.
But also that means you have to be persistent and you have to be patient.
Absolutely. Because at what speed you are running is all, determined by you.
Yeah.
We all have our journeys, but when you want to move on the journey of others, then you can easily miss. So I've been that character of not following my peers.
Okay.
Once you follow your peers, then you'll crash, So introduction of diabetic footwear is that I wanted to create value in that line and also solve a problem. Of course, I contacted doctors. One of the physicians is called Dr. Lomu, and I said, I want to solve this problem. What do you think? He says, no, we've suffered through. Our patients are suffering. And if you look at this, every home has got someone living with diabetes.
Yes.
So when I started that, I was also, forced to go for a course. I'm a foot health practitioner in the UK. So to understand the foot mechanism. Yeah, because I couldn't do that unless I understand the foot mechanism.
Yes.
So I started it, and then I also had to take up that course to understand the foot mechanism. You can imagine, this is something I pick out of interest. Not that somebody has taken me there. Just to understand, if somebody presents me with their problems, I'm ready to solve them.
You see what I said earlier?
Yes.
You love to learn and you keep learning.
Yes. You see, they say entrepreneurs never stop learning.
Never stop.
Until when you wear your wooden pajamas.
I've never heard of it put that way. Wooden pajamas.
Yeah. So I've been that kind. So when I put up the diabetic footwear, we're growing it slowly, but we're growing it as well.
Yes.
At least we're able to make sure that somebody with that problem is able to prevent amputation.
Okay.
So we're able to make sure that prevention of amputations that are very rampant can be able to be minimal. It's sad. I would say it's sad because the patients we encounter come when they are late sometimes because they're either messed up out there or those who are handling them do not know.
That's unfortunate.
And I would also request the listeners that once you're diagnosed with diabetes, the first thing you should do is change your footwear.
Wow.
Yes, if we have the medical team here who are listening, once you diagnose someone with diabetes, just tell them to change their footwear.
Okay.
Because we have to save the feet.
Okay.
And so many people are suffering.
Why? If you can break it down for us a little bit, why do you have to change the footwear?
Yeah,
how does it work?
Because you see, we have a lot of nerves that go into the feet. And then feet are very active. Okay?
Yes.
So getting damage is very easy. And getting damage is very easy is that we need to make sure that the nerves in our feet are well,
insulated and protected.
Absolutely, because the damages are so immense. So immense that even people have the wounds they're hiding in those shoes. And it comes when you're still young, you want to be fashionable. and then you're hiding into those shoes that you want. And then when you come to Bravo, I give you ugly shoes. I'll call them ugly shoes.
But they'll save your feet.
Yeah, they will save your feet, but you've come
And they're
late.
comfortable.
Yes. So that's how we've been revolving. Me trying to, make sure keeping the same line, but also create value in society.
Yes.
So from then is where from the diabetes, now we're into the community, as you talked about.
Yes. Your community support organization.
Absolutely. So as a brand, me having put on my first pair of shoes when I was in senior one, I've always been touched by children that have no footwear. And I've realized that footwear shouldn't be a big, really necessity. That it should be a problem to humans.
Yeah, it should be available for everyone.
It should be available. And then I realized that still up to today, so many children have no footwear. So I kept on, supporting children. I picked a child from Busoga. When I came in to support Fresh Kid, most people saw Fresh Kid smart. They didn't know that this boy didn't have, shoes to take him to school. Much as he got a scholarship with Rajiv. So I came in also to make sure he should never lack footwear because he didn't have. I said, no, I will help the family, make sure that anything to do with the uniform, I'll take care. And then also when Henry Subio Makere came, of course, you saw how he came to Makere. Then I knew his siblings were also not well. I told him, I support you, but I'll support your 4 siblings as well. So I've been doing this to show even entrepreneurs that no matter how much money we make, having a responsibility over the communities that we serve
is
the greatest.
Back.
Is the greatest. It's more fulfilling. It also helps you connect your brand with the communities. So we started doing it. I'm support child.
So you were helping a few people.
A few children.
Did you have friends coming on as well?
No, myself. There's one boy who became so viral. It's called Bwire Elvis. Down there in Busoga, I had gone to give footwear to 12 girls that had a very good poem, malaria poem. I was touched, so I went deeper to look for them.
Okay.
So during that time, we took a picture. My cameraman took a picture, stubbornly. I mean, among the pictures. But when we put it up in Facebook, this picture went viral.
Okay.
And how do pictures go viral or videos? When there are algorithms, the Facebook, let me use a simple word, the computers, because Facebook is a computer. There are many computers in there.
Program.
They have the eyes in there. So they look at whatever you've posted. And then they will know that what you posted is a community thing. No matter how Facebook has evolved, they have never gone off their mission of connecting communities. So that's why you see anything community, you don't need to put in money to make it viral.
Right.
So it went viral and people started contacting me and they bought this boy 50 pairs of shoes.
Wow.
Yeah. So now I said 50 pairs of shoes. I delivered to this boy in the village deep in Busoga. This boy has never put on shoes. His picture, he was standing looking at a van. I mean, one of the boys that were my models in the van. So he was standing, he didn't have shoes, so he was admiring this boy there. So now they said, let's buy him shoes. Why should he, suffer?
But 50 pairs.
Yeah, because many people came on board. And I realized 50 pairs. I said, I can't deliver 50 pairs of people that have given me. No, the best way I can do this is to go to this family. I used the money to buy some little foodstuffs. But when I got there, I said, this boy is going to be taken care of until when he finishes university. I'll pay school fees.
Okay.
And I said, I'll not pay him in the school where he is. Because remember, he's in a school that is miserable, with miserable teachers, miserable home, everything miserable. So I said, the best, value I can create to this boy is take him out of the school and bring him to Kampala and give him good education.
Okay.
And that boy was brought here and is in school. So later also, another boy went viral on our page, Sam Bright Muhindo that I picked from Kasese. That boy was loved. He's even today loved by the whole world. So he's a nice boy also. So when I did this, I said, okay, when this video went viral, people started contacting me privately. Says, Bravo, can I get a girl child to look after? Can I pay fees for another boy? Then I realized, I said, yes, I think something is going out of hand.
Yes, it's growing and now you need to give it structure.
So I said, no, I think it's time. I had avoided going into organizations because they have a lot. I said, okay, let me accept. And I asked for a permit as a non-government organization countrywide.
Okay.
So I moved in and asked for a permit and I did not have any struggle getting my national, NGO permit.
Because you had the foundation and the story that was already out there.
And where I would base this from is that I am a person who documents. I like profiling and documenting whatever I do.
Okay.
And this is where most young people have messed up. We have these good phones, we have cameras. I tell people, anything good you do, put it out there. At one time, it will put you to another level.
Okay.
Because you will not have to talk too much. When I talk about Bravo Shoes today, if I talk about my name, if I talk about the organization, you go to Google, they will give you everything about me. You know, from way back, if you go to Facebook, from way back, I've been doing this.
You've documented your journey.
Absolutely. On my Facebook, you'll never see me comment on politics. You'll never see me go into useless things. I'll have fun when I need. You'll never see me in anything. I will be doing what I'm required to do because I'm building the brand. So I've not diverted. I've not, much as is. I may have things that I don't like or whatever. It's none of my business. I don't create wars on Facebook.
You stay on track.
Yeah, even if
it's meaningful.
Even if somebody abuses me, I always tell people I'm not in control of how Crystal will react to my post or to anything.
You're only in control of how you react.
Absolutely, of how I take it in. So people have attacked me before they would attack me because I would do my marketing on Facebook and people are irritated and they report my posts. But me, anything however bad you write on my post, the best way I can handle is just click love, wow, or whatever.
So you fight the negativity with positivity.
And I will show you that even when you've written something bad, I have seen it. I love it. Then you wonder, which kind of person
That's like reverse psychology. You make the person feel bad. They're like, did I have to do that?
Yes, because many here, you know what we do? We block the people.
Yeah.
We block everyone.
Or maybe you retaliate. You say what you have to say then.
No, I don't have to prove nothing. I just click love. I've seen your post. And I will even write and say, wow, maybe that's what you thought. Then somebody would wonder what kind of energy you're using because they expected you to come. And social media is funny. You realize that someone is holding his kabot of waraji or something. And they come.
Or they've just had a bad day.
A bad day. And they come on the post, they found the post was abusive. And they also be abused. It doesn't make them bad. It's just because maybe it is the fun of the day. It's the fun of the day. So me, I say, yes, they woke up on the other side of their, maybe the other side of the bed. Today they're good, tomorrow they are bad, like that. So I know that as humans.
That reminds me of, what was that saying? All publicity is good publicity.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because it's about the engagement.
It's about engagement. And guess what? Even the bad people give you engagement. Me, if you look at my Facebook pages, you wonder how I do it at my age. You know? There's no post you make that I don't react.
Okay.
People say they don't have the time. They have the time to respond to negativity, but I have time to make sure I engage with my...
You have the time to follow what other people are posting.
Yes, and yet we have our pages.
Yes.
So any click on it, you're engaging with your clients, you're engaging with your followers, and becomes interesting. And with the time you find nobody's abusing you. Nobody can abuse me now on the time I've been on social media.
Yes.
Because I've known that I don't have to hold any enmity with anyone, and I don't block nobody. No. Yeah. Unless maybe I see the hackers or whatever, but rarely do I do that. They abandon it. Because you have to control you. If you want to control the other person, then you're mistaken.
And you've given away your power. You've given away your power.
And in this world, there are no bad people. I'm going to tell you the truth. There are no bad people. There are only happy people and miserable people. Yes, there are miserable people and those who are happy as well.
At that particular point in time.
Yes. But there are no bad or good people. Because I also believe that when you start considering yourself good, you are bound to eliminate the bad.
Okay.
So your energy will all be wasted on elimination of the bad. But at some point I ask people that if people were of your character, would you accommodate them? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. So we waste a lot of time doing that. And me as an entrepreneur have been very different. And I've always told people the difference between an entrepreneur and a businessman. Me, I'm an entrepreneur.
Yes.
I am not a businessman. The difference between these two is that an entrepreneur has a longer vision, longer journey. And a businessman, for them, they put money where money is.
Okay. So it's about the bottom line.
Yes, and when they don't get it, they are disappointed. An entrepreneur is never disappointed. Once he misses here, he's correcting his mistakes. Once this can't work, he's continuing to shape it.
Yes.
So an entrepreneur is nothing that fails to work, because he sees that, yes, what I'm trying to start today is going to be beneficial in the next 10, 15, 20 years. So when I've made a mistake here, I'm trying to align myself back.
Yes.
The other day I had a discussion with my friends during COVID-19. There's this example that I took. As a school footwear, we suffered a lot. I'm among people who suffered a lot.
Yes, of course.
No incomes were completely zero.
Yeah, wiped out.
Trying to maintain my staff and everything. And then people came and said, "Bravo, there's COVIDX. And COVIDX has come, you can get it 6,000 and sell it 100,000. I argued with my friend. I said, look, how will people see Bravo, who is into footwear, the brand is there. Today on all WhatsApp groups and social media, he's selling COVIDX, he buys at 12,000, let's say, and he's selling it 100,000 when people are suffering.
That's ridiculous.
I said I can never go for that business because I'm not...
And that's...
Yes.
Short term. The vision is so short term.
Yes. So here, an entrepreneur will look at solving a problem. An entrepreneur will look at, even when the little they have, they are able to give it to the community to make sure that they can be supportive. Because you realize that once you involve yourself into that, then it will kill your image. And I told someone, I said, if I have capacity, I would buy them and sell them at the same price. And my contribution to people's suffering is the little transport I've put in to pick those things.
To make it easily available.
But later,
accessible.
after I realized so many people had COVIDX and they made losses because it could not do what? Go through.
There you go.
So we don't attach our brands into things that really would bring a bad image to us. Yes.
So you have to protect your brand.
Yes. Much as you want to make the money. But to me, I say, yes, it's a gradual process. Money will come. Do your best at the moment, and then you go. Now, when we go back to the organization that I started, is that when I got a permit, I am able to be a non-government organization, national non-government organization, that I'm able to allow other people to come on board now. And then on 8th of December, I appointed the board. I had to hand over the organization to the board.
Yeah.
What does this mean? Many people will start certain things. They feel that now the board is my boss.
Yes.
How am I going to manipulate? But it all goes back, why did I start this? Because money is secondary to me. So I wanted the board to guide me, take me through, and manage the organization. The organization money is not my money.
It's not easy for someone to step aside. But once you understand the reasons for it, it's...
The reason why I started, it was if I see more people being, helped, and that something that I started, I am fulfilled.
Yes.
Some of us, even seeing people talk about Bravo shoes, it's a fulfillment to me. It's enough to satisfy me. Because there's no amount of money that will ever satisfy you.
Yes.
And when you go to your grave,
you leave everything behind.
There's nothing you go with. So to me, I say, this is an organization. I have Bravo Shoes, profit making. We have Bravo Shoes Community Support Organization to take care of children and empowerment, women empowerment and everything. Even me seeing it successful, I am happy. I am fulfilled.
Wow.
And once I do this, to me, my life is there. We live a short time. We don't live longer. Much as people think we live longer, time is always short. Every day.
That is true.
Every day it comes nearer.
It is. And life is sweet when you think about all the things you want to do and the plans you have. It's never long enough.
It's never long enough. And even your going should be also nice and say, yes, when time comes
you look
for
back and you're like, I did this, I did that.
Yeah, I'll transit and I'll go through.
Yeah.
And it's the journey for everyone. But once you're prepared for that, then you live happy. To me, I consider happiness first. And when I'm talking about happiness, it's not the accumulation. I talk about happiness not just based on money, property, I would say wife, maybe children, maybe, work. No, happiness that really can set you off that when you're encountered with any adversity, it makes you remain standing.
Wow.
And this is where most people lose it. Because, of course, your happiness was on your Mercedes, maybe, Crystal. And this Mercedes is not... They
don't realize its impact, its support, and its service.
Yes. So,
really, those are the things that
so when
bring
your car
happiness.
breaks down, it's hard for you to go on a border. When your car is not there, you can't sit in a Toyota because you're used to Mercedes. So once you have that kind of happiness, your life will never be shaken.
True.
Because challenges are bound to happen. Either the husband you've married becomes a monster tomorrow, the wife you married becomes a monster tomorrow, the children you give birth becomes they are not monsters that they are bad. It's just because things change.
True.
They have changed. They're different human beings.
And change has to happen.
Absolutely. And they aren't bad to me. So once you're prepared for such, then you don't have the time to judge. When the time comes, you cross the bridge.
True.
And crossing the bridge is very important, most especially for a young generation. They are failing to go through this gestation period because they feel the world is ending because of their lifestyle. But we've been through the hardest, some of us. But when somebody meets you, thinks that it has been all the best,
been
all the
easy.
time. When I talk about 100,000, there's somebody who's going to say the same story after 10 years that they started their business 100,000 in the year 2022.
True.
But people don't know that.
The people who do.
Yeah, there are people who are struggling today, who are workers, who are going to be big bosses in the coming years. There are people whom I'm employing, maybe tomorrow they'll leave me, they'll become big bosses. So it keeps coming, It's only that people don't want to accept.
Yeah.
To me, I'm employing somebody, tomorrow they become bosses, they are better than me. And when their time comes to shine, you can't stop it. That's
you
it.
Can.
Yeah.
Well, Brian,
So,
we're out of time, but my goodness,
Yeah.
thank you so much for sharing so much wisdom with us. I love what you said about, our time spent on social media. You kind of broke it down really nicely. Instead of giving so much of your energy and attention to others and scandal and politics, you craft your story, feed your story, build your brand, and stay with your vision.
Yeah, sure.
So absolutely powerful. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
And sharing just a bit, just a bit of your journey.
Yeah,
I look
sure.
forward to chatting with you again.
Thank you. It was a pleasure hosting me here. Thank you, guys, and thank you for our listeners.
Thank you so much.
Groove Cafe.